Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back in as we get ready to go back to battle here from the beautiful dirt track at Charlotte as these Montana iRacing League drivers ready to rock and roll, ready to go to battle here with the dirt street stocks here in this one. Oh, baby! We're going to get ready to rock and roll here again. As Cody Horton says, what the chuck is up with my ninjas here this evening? As Cody coming in, showing the love here in this one. We are doing good, my boy. We are doing great. As Dylan Stevenson says, easy. Let's hope this is a good race. Yes, Sirski Dylan. Let's hope this is a good race. Hopefully nothing but good, clean, awesome, wholesome, family fun here for everyone. As we get ready to rock and roll, we get ready to set these drivers loose for heat race number 1 in just a few more moments as practice coming to a close, and that means these drivers are going to get ready to rock and roll here for our first heat race of the dirt street stock action. As dirt street stocks out there on the racetrack, ready to rock and roll, ready to go to battle here in this one. Is this going to be a lot of fun? This is going to be a great time here this evening as Casey Durand coming in with the heart reaction, Aspen Russell with the heart reaction, Cody Horton with the heart reaction, Dylan Stevenson coming in with the thumbs up, with the like on the stream here in this one, as we'll get these drivers ready to rock and roll. And starting on the pole in the number 79 ride, that is the 79 machine of Dalton Stevenson. To his outside in the West Side Signs and Designs number 185, that is Zane Lemire. Starting in position number 3 in the 307, that is Merlin Sorensen. And down on the outside of row number 2, it is the 29 ride, that is Jeremy Sorensen. Starting in position number 5 in the 65, that is the Gonky Floyd Consulting Speed Ranch Dirty South Speed Shop machine of Chris Hill. To his outside in the Spotify number 28, that is Cody Blixt. And Dylan Stevenson bringing up the rear of the field in the Stevenson Race Designs 62 ride, as 7 drivers ready to rock and roll here for heat race number 1 of the dirt street stocks. Cody says, can we please get a good look at Blix's new wrap? Yeah, there was a great look right there for the Spotify number 28 ride, looking very fresh out there on the racetrack. Is Braxton Tinker with the like on the stream. Brian Wax coming in, dropping that thumbs up as well. Kelly Blix coming in with the like on the stream, as well as Refresh Trading Paints. Oh God, what has he got on there? Maybe I shouldn't have refreshed it. That's what it shows. Refresh now. It's got the Spotify ride on there. That's all it shows here, as we are green flag racing as quickly the 79 ride of Dalton Stevenson with a big lead, as a little bit of contact deeper back there as Zane Lemire sliding backwards here in a quick hurry. More contact. Around goes the 62. Around goes the 307. Zane Lemire goes upside down. What is happening here? To start heat race number 1, looking more like a demolition derby. That is refreshed, guys. That is refreshed. That's his paint scheme. I don't know what to tell you. He must have did it wrong or had it set up wrong, something or another, as that's what it has. It's the Spotify number 28 ride. It's refreshed, and it's unfortunately the 185 kind of bouncing around, but right there, Merlin Sorensen just kind of getting loose, washes down the racetrack into the 65 of Chris Hill. Then the 62 ride getting a little bit of help there as he got into that 65 ride. And you see Zane Lemire get into the 307, and then he's going to get into him again here. And Zane Lemire, the 307 of Merlin Sorensen, going to play bumper tag there a couple times. Then all of a sudden, here comes the infield tractor tire, and those things do not move. And that tore the 185 ride all to pieces and upside down onto his lid there in quarter number 4 as our first lap of this one. Already pretty dangerous to see Lemire down pit side getting worked on too. His ride is out in front. Dalton Stevenson just looking good here in this one. Luke Zampich coming in with that share on the stream. Aaron Benschneider coming in with that heart reaction as well. As Cody says, dang. Yeah, unfortunately, that is just the paint scheme that he has on right now. Either he made a mistake on it or doesn't have the right one loaded in. But yeah, it's just showing the Spotify number 28 machine Fortunately, I figured he'd have something crazy, something wild on his car, but not here in this one, unfortunately, for that number 28 machine, as we'll get him ready to rock and roll and ready to go back to green flag racing here. Dalton Stevenson out in front with Chris Hill, Cody Blix, Jeremy Sorensen, Dylan Stevenson, and Merlin Sorensen rounding out our top 6, with Zane Lemire down pit side, is down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. We're going to try this one all over again as a good restart for the 79, but a great restart to his outside for the 65 ride. Is already some more contact as the 29 ride and the 62 make a little bit of contact as the 62 machine of Dylan Stevenson trying to work himself towards the front of the field as Chris Hill working to the outside. Here's more contact. The 62 and Dylan Stevenson almost going around there again after some more contact between him and Jeremy Sorensen. It's Chris Hill leading the way here up on that outside groove, working himself around the outside of Dalton Stevenson as Dalton there in position number 2, going to slide up in front of Cody Blix. Blix going to try to cross him over and back down to his inside as Chris Hill out in front. Hill continuing to lead the way in the 65 ride as Dalton Stevenson and Cody Blix going to duke it out back there for position number 2, and that's going to allow Chris Hill to try to open up a bit of a lead as a slide jump out of the 28 ride. A slider right there as the 28 of Cody Blix throwing it in there, trying to make it work, and he may get the run he needs here off of corner number 2 to jump up and clear. This 79 of Dalton Stevenson is Stevenson right there in tow, trying to stay down to his inside, looking for something here out of corner number 3 and 4 is the 29 ride of Jeremy Sorensen. Going for a little bit of a slide there out of corner number 4, get some pretty heavy contact with the infield tractor tires. Dylan Stevenson going to work himself back around the 29 ride. Merlin Sorensen back up into position number 4 and looking for more, but it's all Chris Hill here in heat race number 1 as Hill out in front, continuing to lead the way. You'll try before the main. Okay, perfect. That's what we want to know. That's what we want to know. As long as we know that he's got it, figured out, and we'll refresh the paints and see if it's got it figured out there for Cody Blix. As Blix up into position number 2 here in the Spotify number 28 ride with Dalton Stevenson back there in position number 3 and looking mean in the 79 ride here this evening, looking for another good run here in the second race of the evening as Merlin Sorensen back there in 4th with Dylan Stevenson there in position number 5. Jeremy Sorensen and Zane Lemire bringing up the rear of the field as Chris Hill has been displayed the white flag. So for the final time here in heat race number 1, down the back straightaway into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4, it's the number 65 of Chris Hill picking up heat race win number 1. Cody Blix in the number 28 ride there in position number 2. Dalton Stevenson there in 3rd, and the rest of the field going to get ready to rock and roll here for our A-Main feature event. But first, we got a couple more heat races ready to go here as heat race number 2. Going to get loaded into the sim and looking for the win. Here, starting on the pole position, is that 37 ride, the Everham Motorsports Dodge machine. That is Joey Price. To his outside, in the number 54 ride, it's the Bike Motorsports machine of Joseph Brooks. Starting in position number 3 in the 33Z, that is Luke Zampich. Into his outside in the House of Speed, Cocky Floyd Consulting, JR1 number 1H, that is Vernon Hill. Starting in position number 5 on the racetrack in the Pacer Signs and Designs number 32 ride, it's the WP Crave Designs machine of Pacer Popham. Into his outside in the 57 ride, that is Maurice Meyer. 6 more drivers ready to rock and roll, ready to go to battle here in this one, as out in front the 37 ride of Joey Price is going to lead us down to the green flag here in heat race number 2. Landon Imhoff coming in, showing the love. Landon coming in, some mashing that thumbs up on the stream. Evan Stefanski coming in, showing the love as well with the like on this one, as well as we'll get ready to rock and roll here for heat race number 2 as the Montana iRacing League Dirt Street Stocks ready to rock and roll here for the second heat race of the evening. Here from the beautiful dirt track at Charlotte is nice and easy, a nice slow pace down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4, the Everham Motorsports number 37, and Joey Price is going to see the green flag fly. Quickly, the green flag back out into the air here as Joey Price trying to hang on to his ride as he gets a little contact there onto his back bumper. And don't look now, because here comes the 54, Joseph Brooks, looking to try to jump up and take this race lead away as they're 3 wide here off of corner number 4. For a split moment is Vernon Hill down low, trying to use that House of Speed machine hooked up on the bottom side of the racetrack as they are 3 wide. Down the back straightaway into corner number 3. Nice and easy out of corner number 4, almost going 4 wide as contact. Around goes Luke Zampich, and the caution flag is going to fly. Caution flag going to fly here in this one for Luke Zampich as we will take a look back and see what happened here in this one. As tough break right there for Zampich, is just everyone running so close together, everyone running so tight, and just fortunately running out of room here as the 57 ride of Maurice Meyer just kind of washes up as the 33 is kind of washing down ever so slightly, and just make a little bit of contact right into that left rear quarter panel, and around goes the 33Z ride of Luke Zampich. A tough break there for Luke as he'll get his car pointed back in the right direction and keep on rocking and rolling as he does a little 360 and keeps on keeping on here. Not a ton of damage on his ride, but Maurice Meyer will get the EOL and sent to the rear of the field as Luke Zampich right there in front of them. They'll have to try to find themselves a way back up towards that front battle here in this one. Kelly, are the stars going to be racing tonight? Are the stars going to be racing tonight? Oh my gosh. You're calling out Kelly like that here in this one, Cody. You guys already came in and showed a bunch of great love here in this one. Jeepers creepers. You guys don't need to show any more love here tonight, man. You guys don't need to show any more love here in this one. You guys have been going crazy the last couple weeks. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take a chill pill. Take a chill pill, Cody. Come on now. As we'll get ready to rock and roll here in this one as Joseph Brooks looking for the green flag as he was able to jump up and take that race lead away. Already picking up 1 checkered flag on the evening as he picked up the win here in our UMP Modified just before this one, as Cody Blix says, we're going to need a wrap refresh when I get back in the lobby. Okay, Cody, I'll make sure. I'll make sure we give her a quick refresh and see if we can get that car looking fresh there for you again. Kelly has so love to give, though. Has so much love to give. This could be true. It could be true, but you know, as much as I like the love, you know, you guys don't have to always do that. As we are back to green flag racing, not the restart that Joseph Brooks was looking for down the bottom side of the racetrack, as he's going to try to slide up and clear the 37 ride. He can't find a hole as here comes the 1 ride of Vernon Hill. Hill right there, trying to poke his nose down to the inside here of the 54 in that 37 ride. Is Jesus. Kelly Blix, are you kidding me? Kelly coming in with the 1,000 star donation. Are you flipping kidding me? Are you kidding me? Kelly coming in showing the big love here in this one, brother. Coming in showing the massive love here. His 1,099 season, quit with the stars. Oh my gosh. He's going to have the IRS on his ass. Listen, I live in Canada, brother, and I'm native, so no IRS for me. Bring it in, Horton. Gotta support the announcer and admin. Yes, sir. Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming in, showing the big love here in this one. As out in front, Joey Price continuing to lead the way as Joseph Brooks there in position number 2. Vernon Hill there in third with Luke Zampich. Pacer Popham, Maurice Meyer bringing up the rear of the field here as heat race number 2. Very, very racy. Joseph Brooks, though, was able to jump up and take that race lead away early on in this race, but after that restart, the 37 ride has found a different gear, and he continues to try to pull away here from the rest of the field. Joseph Brooks trying to reel him back in, trying to figure out a way to get back up into that second spot. As Vernon Hill right there in third, trying to continue to battle to the inside of the 33Z. Luke Zampich is Zampich. Right there to his outside. They're going to make a little bit of contact, a little beating and banging, a little rubbing and scrubbing. Here comes Maurice Meyer and the 32 of Pacer Popham. Some contact. Somehow they're able to keep it pointing in the right direction as the white flag has been displayed, unfortunately. There goes the 32 ride of Pacer Popham. He goes around, but down into corner number 3. Nice and easy out at corner number 4, it is Joey Price picking up the win here in heat race number 2. Joseph Brooks, Vernon Hill, Luke Zampich, Maurice Meyer, and Pacer Popham rounding out the field here in this one. What a run and what a drive. My gosh. It's cloudy here. I can't see the stars. You can't see the stars? I can't see the stars either, honestly. I can't see the stars up here either. So you're good. You're good. I was looking to see if I could see them, but it's not that clear out, I guess. It was clear out all day today, but awful Navy of you. Oh my gosh. Montana Tracing League. I don't get it, Dylan. I don't get it. iTracing. I think you meant P with a P, like pacing. iPacing League. That's probably more likely of what you were going for. It's Russell Wolf with the heart reaction as well. Landon Imhoff, Evan Stefanski, Amy Marie Stefanski all coming in, showing the love here with the reactions. As Donovan Sorensen says, I'm not driving the 307 in the street stocks. My son is tonight, so don't be too hard on him. Okay. We'll try not to. We'll try not to. How many stars long is Drake's? How many stars long is Drake's? Wait, what do you mean? What does that even mean? I don't even know what that means. Joey plugged that low compression hole? Yeah, he definitely did. Someone put the oil filter back on that car or something for him, as he found the gear right there and was able to run away. At least 50? I mean, I guess, yeah, at least 50. I mean, maybe 57, 58, somewhere in there probably. Out in front, leading us to the green flag here in heat race number 3. That is PJ Popham. To his outside, it is the 50 ride of Caden Back. Starting in position number 3 in the 86 ride, that is Patrick Lemire. And to his outside in the 3D Racing West Side Signs and Designs number 77 ride, that is Warren Samoy. The 43 of Casey Durant in Patches Be Fast, bringing up the rear of the field here as we are quickly green flag racing in heat race number 3 here in this one. Everyone Google Drake's leaked. No, don't do that. Don't look that up. As PJ Popham leads the way here, the Flawless Auto Body Pacers Setup Shop Signs and Designs ride looking very, very strong here in this one as he leads lap number 1, already pulling out to a couple car length lead here over the 86 of Patrick Lemire, as Lemire right there in tow in position number 2. And here comes Casey Durant working himself up into position number 3 here quickly in this one as he's gained a couple positions on the racetrack. And that 43C is looking very, very strong here this evening. As Caden Back trying to hang on to the 50B ride, Warren Samoy and Patches Be Fast trying to find a way around the 50 ride as Patch is going to get some contact there with the 50 ride of Caden Back, and up into the wall goes Warren Samoy as our final 3 drivers here in this one are just absolutely bouncing around here if they're on the racetrack. Is out in front, PJ Popham leading the way, Patrick Lemire there in position number 2, and Casey Durant there in third as Durant staying true, trying to use that bottom groove there through 3 and 4 again and trying to hit it here in 1 and 2 as well, as he's trying to stay true to that bottom lane here. But PJ Popham, our race leader, starting to see a little bit of green as here comes the 86 machine of Patrick Lemire, as Lemire trying to pull up door to door with him here for the top spot in heat race number 3, as things getting interesting here in our 3rd heat race of the evening for these dirt street stocks. Is Lemire going to send it in down low? He's going to go for the slide jump over the 2 ride. PJ Popham with a beautiful crossover, quickly jumping back out in front here and keeping that 86 ride behind him. But a big run coming off of corner number 2 here for the 86. And as they continue to battle, here comes Casey Durant, going to poke his nose into this fight here at the front of the field. As Patrick Lemire, PJ Popham, now 1 and 2 as Lemire jumps out in front and takes that lead away. Casey Durant right down low trying to jump up and beat them both here in this one. As what a run and what a drive here for the 43C machine of Casey Durant, as Durant using that inside lane again to his advantage as they click off another lap here in this one, as these guys continue to put on a great show for us with only 2 more laps left to go. down into corner number 3. Nice and easy at a corner number 4 for the 86 rider, Patrick Lemire. Is Lemire gonna see the white flag fly one more time around here in heat race number 3? It's Lemire for the final time here in this third heat race, down into corner number 3. Nice and easy at a corner number 4. No one down to his back bumper as he's gonna beat them all here in heat race number 3. Patrick Lemire picking up the checkered flag. Casey Durant picking up second over PJ Popham. Warren Samoin, Patches Be Fast, and Caden back bringing up the rear of the field. Is what a run and what a drive right there. Like a tube of tennis balls hanging there. Oh my gosh. My gosh, that's a bit of a wild one right there. Woo! Yowzers. Glad to know that the leader doesn't start the race. I saw that a little bit. Yo, Cody Horton, are you kidding me, Cody? Cody Horton coming in with the 500 star bomb as well. Are you flipping kidding me? Are you flipping kidding me? Cody coming in, showing the big love here again in this one. Absolutely insane, my dude. Absolutely insane. As we'll take a look here at this 28 ride. Let's get a quick little refresh here on Trading Paints and see what Cody Blixt has for us here. Wait for this to load. And it still showed me the 28, just like the Spotify ride. Very interesting. We'll refresh it again, but yeah, it's still just showing that, see if it loads. Yeah, no, it still shows just the Spotify number 28 ride. You may have it set as like a daytime paint scheme, maybe, not a nighttime paint scheme. I don't know, that's interesting though. Above warm-up and below the Montana logo, it says Montana iRacing League. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. I can't spell. It does say that. Good call on that one, because I missed that entirely. There we go. We'll fix that. We'll fix that. We'll get that fixed up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, your banner is wrong, bro. Sometimes. It happens. Fat fingers, moving too quick, too many things on the mind. It happens. It is what it is. No big deal. As we'll get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go. Our A main feature event about to get underway here in just a few more moments. These drivers are going to get a quick warm-up session in. They're going to make sure their cars are ready to rock and roll. They're going to make sure their cars are absolutely perfect here for this A main feature event. As ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, don't go anywhere as the action is just about to get started for each and every one of these drivers. No, you fixed it. Yeah, I fixed it. Don't you worry. I can fix it in a quick hurry. That is for certain, brother. We'll fix that in a quick hurry. As we'll get ready here in just a few more moments for our Montana iRacing League A main feature event with these dirt street stocks. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, you came here for a show. Well, here you go. As our Montana iRacing League Dirt Street Stocks A main feature event is about to get underway. As Chris Hill and Joey Bryce are going to lead us down to the green flag, we see Patrick Lemire, Cody Blix, Joseph Brooks, Casey Duran, PJ Popham, Vernon Hill, Luke Zampich, Merlin Sorensen, Dylan Stevenson, Warren Samoy, Patches Be Fast, Maurice Meyer, Pacer Popham, Jeremy Sorensen, Zane Lemire, Caden Back, and Dalton Stevenson bringing up the rear of the field as 19 drivers get ready to rock and roll. Here from the dirt track at Charlotte as Chris Hill at the corner number 4 is going to see the green flag fly as he is quickly onto the loud pedal, looking to try to run away with this one, looking to open up a lead, but here comes a big run from the 37 rider, Joey Bryce, up there on the high side of the racetrack, looking to carry this big momentum run down the straightaways as Chris Hill run a little bit of a different lane as we do see one driver into the infield tractor tire. That is Dylan Stevenson. No caution flag. He's able to keep that car pointed the right direction there and keeps her rolling, so a good job there from that number 62 ride. We see another driver having some issues here as you see the 307 of Merlin Sorensen and Zane Lemire both down in the infield here as the Adams Automotive Racing Engines number 185 slow there on the infield, looking for the caution flag. Not going to get one as of right now, as we'll take a look and see what happened here between the 185 and the 307 as the 307 just ahead of him here. Oh, he just loses it himself there, the 185. Maybe get a little help from the 29 as we'll play it back and take a look here at, unfortunately here for Merlin Sorensen, as he had some issues there at the exact same time as Merlin just gets loose, washes down the racetrack, unfortunately gets a little bit of help from a couple drivers there as he washes down the racetrack over a couple noses there and able to keep that car rocking and rolling as everyone out there on the racetrack keeping it clean and green is out in front. Chris Hill continuing to lead the way here. Hill out in front, showing these drivers how to get it done as Hill leads the way. PJ Popham, though, right down to his inside. Popham looking to try to jump up and take this race lead away from that number 65 ride. Hill and Popham 1 and 2 is Joey Bryce. They're in position number 3, going to get up and scrub the outside wall there ever so slightly. It's the 86 of Patrick Lemire. They're in position number 4 with Joseph Brooks and Luke Zampich duking it out right there for a top 5 as Luke Zampich going to jump up into that 5th position. The 54 ride going to take another peek down low on him here. It's almost a little bit of contact there between Zampich and Patrick Lemire. Cody Blix right there in position number 7 with Casey Duran there in position number 8. Vernon Hill there in 9th in the JR1 House of Speed Cocky Floyd Consulting number 1 ride there in the 9th position with Maurice Meyer there in position number 10. Warren Samoy in the 3D Racing 77 ride there in 11th with Patches Be Fast in position number 12. Dalton Stevenson sliding backwards here as the 79 ride down 6 positions into position number 13 with Jeremy Sorensen right there behind him. Pacer Popham there in position number 15. Caden Back, Dylan Stevenson, Merlin Sorensen, and Zane Lemire rounding out the field here in this one as Lemire, I do believe the one driver a lap down here, currently in that lucky dog position as Merlin Sorensen, the next driver in our race leader's eyesight, as out in front PJ Popham able to jump up and take this top spot away from Chris Hill as Hill still rolling the outside groove here as PJ hooked up down low, could be burning his equipment up a little bit early here as you can see a quick pace being set and being ran right now from this 2 machine of PJ Popham, as Popham doing a great job and all these drivers doing a fantastic job here, staying green and clean and green here throughout the first few laps of this race. So already we're 12 laps in as lap number 13 going to go up onto the board here as Donovan says, I am Merlin and my 14-year-old is driving. Your 14-year-old is driving. Yes, Sirski. Yes, Sirski. Is your 14-year-old's name Donovan, or what's your 14-year-old's name is? Oh! There he goes. Unfortunately, that's going to bring our first caution flag out. Speak of the devil, the announcer's curse. Around goes the 307 ride here as the race leader is just getting around him here. Was in that lucky dog position, but unfortunately, just as he goes around, he just spins it there, loses the rear end, and slides around the 37 of Price. Is going to get a little bit of piece of him here. He's going to get washed up the racetrack and towards the outside fence here. And a tough break there for Joey Price as he made a little bit of contact. Luckily enough, was able to catch that car and keep it from going into the outside wall, but a tough break for the 307. Mr. Sorensen there in position number 19. Unfortunately, down pit side, getting some work done to that 307 machine as out in front, PJ Popham continuing to lead the way. As you see the 185 ride of Zane Lemire getting the free pass and getting back onto the lead lap. So a good break right there for Zane Lemire as he's able to cruise around the racetrack and put himself back onto this lead lap here. Matt Reisinger, hopefully I'm saying that right. Matt coming in showing the love, says let's go. Dylan Stevenson and Dalton Stevenson cheering those guys on here in this one as we'll get ready. Go back to green flag racing. The lights are turned off, the official iRacing pace truck, and we're going to get ready to see some craziness here on this restart as our first caution flag of the evening here for the Dirt Street Stocks. We're going to stack them up, rack them up. Get ready to go back to battle. Nope, one more lap being added here as the lights turn on, the official iRacing pace truck. So we're going to get one more lap around at least here as extended caution flag. I do believe they're open for everyone to be able to get back if they're onto the racetrack and make sure their cars are ready to rock and roll after some work as the 307 rejoins the field here. Unfortunately, a lap or two down there for that 307 ride. Alrighty, as PJ Popham going to look for the green flag, this time down through corner number 3 and 4 as the pace truck makes a hard left-hand turn back down the Charlotte Motor Speedway pit lane here at the dirt track as we get ready to set them back loose. The Montana iRacing League Dirt Street Stocks back in action as the green flag quickly back into the air and a great restart for PJ Popham as Popham quickly onto the lap pedal, open up about a 4 or 5 car length lead as some contact a little bit deeper back. Cody Blix, and unfortunately Pacer Popham getting collected in that one, and Casey Durand as well in the 43 ride. Going to go around, pointed in the wrong direction, and that will bring out caution flag number 2 as cautions breeding cautions here in this one. Take a look and see what happens here to Pacer Popham in the 32 ride. A little farther back from the 43, but he gets some contact there from the 185 of Zane Lemire as 32 just trying to keep a hang on it there, trying to keep that car pointed in the right direction as he goes for a little bit of a swirl down there. We'll take a look and see what happens here to the 43. See, it's 3 wide. Unfortunately, Cody Blix just washes up the racetrack. Verdant Hill stuck right in the middle, and fortunately just kind of pulls the 28 up into the 43. The 43 kind of gets pulled down into that 28 ride, and unfortunately, the 43, see it, Casey Durand going to get turned around and pointed in the wrong direction there, and that will bring out our second caution flag of this one. So we will get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing here. PJ Popham out in front, continuing to lead the way as we're waiting to see if those lights turn off the official iRacing pace truck. The 307 gets the wave around back onto the lead lap, I do believe, here for Merlin Sorensen's 14-year-old son there in the 307 ride as Merlin stepping out of the seat, letting a co-driver hop in behind the wheel and doing a good job so far, just trying to keep that 307 together, trying to keep it pointed in the right direction here in this one as out in front, PJ Popham looking for another big restart out of the 2 machine is down through corner number 3 and out at corner number 4. We're going to see the green flag fly here once again. PJ, a slow restart there. I don't know if he missed a shift or whatnot, but the 37 of Joey Price beating him down across the start finish line. I'm sure the admins may take a look at that one as absolute chaos back there behind him, 3-4 wide, and there is the caution flag. I do believe the caution flag is going to fly here for the restart. As I don't think the admins liked what they saw there. I'm not sure if they're calling it back because 37 beat the 2 run to the throttle here. As the 2 car gets to judge when to fire. He's the one that sets the pace for this start, and the 37 ride just, I don't know if the 2 backed up or not, or if the 37 just got onto the throttle and started going before the 2 car did. Nonetheless, the 37 ride beating the 2 car back across the start-finish line there by a car length. There is the 2 car down on the inside. Was supposed to be the first car across the start-finish line. So, interesting there. Admin's making a quick call, making sure that things try to stay as nice as possible, as we'll get them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go back to green flag racing. On this restart, though, we're going to jump right on board with one of these drivers and get a good ride along and see what happens out there on the racetrack. And we'll jump right in here for a quick little PeaceMaker Gaming crank it up, as out in front, PJ Popham continuing to show these drivers how to get it done here in this one. We've seen a few drivers throughout the field trying to make some moves, trying to work themselves to the front of the field, and one of those drivers being this 85 ride of Patches Be Fast, as Patches working himself up into position number 7, I do believe. I think he's trying to figure out where he's supposed to be here on this restart, as we're supposed to be single file, and I don't think he's gotten the memo yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to have them stacked up, racked up, and ready to go. Here is our green flag about to come back out into the air, the 85 ride. I'm not sure if he knows what's going on here, as unfortunately the 1 ride of the 28 making some contact back there behind him on the restart, as the 85 of Patches Be Fast able to jump up in front of him into position number 6 here, as PJ Popham onto the loud pedal, looking to run away with this one, as PJ out in front, nice and easy, down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4 is going to click off another lap, as we're going to jump into a quick PeaceMaker Gaming crank it up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite driver as we crank it up here on PeaceMaker Gaming. Alrighty, he's down across the finish line. That last time by, we see 10 laps left to go as this time by the start-finish line. We see 9 more laps left here in this main feature event for the number 2 ride of PJ Popham as that caution flag is going to come back out. The caution flag is going to fly here once again this evening as looks like Caden back and Vernon Hill having some issues here as we'll take a look at the 50B ride. It's Caden back up on the high side. Looks like he just loses the rear end there a little bit, washes down the racetrack. Unfortunately, the 1H of Vernon Hill coming in a quick hurry, just nowhere to go, slides into the 50B ride. Slower there on the high side of the racetrack, makes that contact, helps the 50B go around here and sideways on the racetrack. That is going to throw the caution flag as our race officials getting a good look at it right there as the flag man staring at this 50B ride going backwards down the front straightaway, and Vernon Hill getting another piece of them there as they get collected down out of corner number 4 as we'll get a late race restart here in this one. And that's the last thing PJ Popham wanted to see as he had a big lead here over the rest of the field. He had a great advantage over this 37 ride of Joey Price. Joseph Brooks there in third, Patrick Lemire in fourth, Luke Zampich, Vernon Hill, Patches Be Fast, Warren Samoy, Cody Blix, and Casey Durand rounding out our top 10. Jeremy Sorensen back there at 11 with Pacer Popham, Dalton Stevenson, Dylan Stevenson, Merlin Sorensen, Caden back, Zane Lemire, Maurice Meyer, and Chris Hill bringing up the rear of the field here in our A main feature event with only 8 more laps left to go here in this one as they head across the start-finish line. This next time by, the green flag is going to fly here with 8 more laps. Do we see it stay clean and green the rest of the way through, or is this not our final caution flag of the evening? We're about to find out. It's a great restart right there for the 2 ride of PJ Popham. Popham quickly onto the lap pedal, looking to try to run away with it as Joey Price trying to hang on to position number 2. Joseph Brooks taking a look down low to his inside as here comes Patrick Lemire and Luke Zampich trying to work themselves into a podium position here as Brooks working door to door here with Joey Price as Price trying to hang on to position number 2 here in that Effingham Motorsports Dodge number 37 ride as PJ Popham out in front, continuing to hit his marks as a little contact deeper in the field. Vernon Hill trying to muscle himself up inside the top 5 as he makes a little contact there with the 33 ride of Luke Zampich. As door to door, Joseph Brooks and Joey Price continue to battle here in this one as we do see a couple issues here as Cody Blake spun around down the bottom side of corner number 2. No caution flag on the racetrack here for the 28 machine as he's trying to roll back out onto the racetrack. No caution flag, so we're going to keep it clean and green as here comes our race leaders. PJ Popham out in front, but a good run here to the outside as the 37 ride of Joey Price trying to find a way up to the front of the field once again here late in this race. And Joseph Brooks right there in position number 3. He's ready to pounce as he continues to try to work to the inside of that 37 ride, but Joey Price finding something, a little bit of a slide job lane, and it may open up an opportunity here for him to jump up and take this race lead away as he continues to be a faster car out there on the racetrack than everybody else, and he continues to go more door to door, lap by lap to the outside of the 2 ride. Joey Price looking to jump up and take this late race lead away with 2 more laps left to go. The caution flag is going to fly. 2 more laps left to go, and the caution flag is going to fly here in this one. I think the last thing any of these drivers inside the top 5 wanted to see is, unfortunately, Jeremy Sorensen and Luke Zampich coming together here a little deeper in the field as you see Luke Zampich already into the 77 ride of Warren Samoy here. As like Samoy got in a little bit cockeyed into the corner here as we'll take another look at it as where is Warren on the racetrack here? Sometimes it's very hard to find these drivers. There we go. It looks like him and Patches be fast, make a little bit of contact, kind of get some sideways, and unfortunately the 33Z, Zampich sends it in there pretty hard, and unfortunately gets a big piece of that 77 ride as Zampich gets a piece of him. He kind of gets a little bit tight himself here, trying to get checked up, and 85 ride cutting down the racetrack, and the wait and see as 33 now going to jump up to the middle lane here, but here comes the 29, sends it in there a little bit farther. Unfortunately, just clips that left rear quarter panel of this 33 ride, and that is going to spin Luke Zampich around and himself there, and that's what's going to bring out our late race caution flag. And Pacer Popham getting a piece of the 33 ride there as well, and going for a little spin himself there as we'll get him stacked up, racked up, and ready to go as Joey Bryce finding the outside lane, moving that 37 ride to the front of the field as John Hornsby coming in, hitting that follow button. Welcome to the PeaceMaker family. Welcome to the PeaceMaker Crew. John coming in, showing the love here in this one with the follow and the heart reaction. I appreciate you coming in, showing the love here in this one as Joey Bryce out in front, looking to see that green flag fly. Here with a green-white checkered finish, the 37 of Joey Bryce, and nice and easy up on the high side out of corner number 4 is going to see the green flag fly in a great restart for the 37 of Joey Bryce. Is Bryce going to lead us down the front straightaway into corner number 1, and nice and easy out of corner number 2 as he comes off corner number 2 with about a car length advantage between himself and PJ Popham, but the caution flag going to come back out before we can see the white flag, so we'll get them stacked up, racked up, and we're going to see these drivers have to do it all over again as unfortunately the 50B of Caden back having some issues deeper in the field here. Luke Zampich right there on his back bumper trying to find a way around the 50B, and unfortunately they just kind of get tied together up there on the outside fence. Luke couldn't get any farther to the right than what he could, and I don't think the 50B ride expected the 33 with the run there to the extreme high side. Unfortunately, just couldn't quite clear him, and unfortunately going to go around, and that will bring the caution flag back out. So we will stack him up, rack him up, and try this one all over again. John coming in with the share as well, says I appreciate the shout out. Absolutely, John, always giving shout outs to all the followers and all the fans in the stands here in each and every one of these races, or at least as much as I possibly can here. Is without you fans in the stands, these races, you know, they really wouldn't be happening, that's for certain. If there was no fans in the stands, it would be a lot less fun for all these drivers and leagues, and obviously for me, not being able to, you know, share the love and hang out with you guys and talk to you guys and everything else. So we'll get them ready to rock and roll here once again as the lights are going to pop off the official iRacing pace truck, this time by the start-finish line. That means we're going to get the 1 to go signal here to go back to green flag racing. Woo! Almost midnight here on the Eastern time, so hopefully we get this one moving here in a quick hurry. Your boy's got to get up and go to work tomorrow morning, so hopefully get these races in here in a quick hurry, as only couple more laps left to go and some post-race interviews, but the action is not done yet as down through quarter number 3 and out of quarter number 4, the green flag back out into the air as the 37 rider Joey Bryce back onto the lap pedal. Got a little bit squirrely, but still a great jump here over PJ Popham as Popham trying to size him up with a big run here at a quarter number 2. Gets right to his back bumper. The 37 protecting a little bit of a slide job lane there as the 2 rider PJ Popham going to wash up the racetrack. It's door to door back there behind him. Joseph Brooks trying to stay in position number 3 as the white flag has been displayed. So for the final time down the back straightaway here from Charlotte Motor Speedway, the 37 rider Joey Bryce up the racetrack to the extreme high side. The 2 rider PJ Popham down low, door to door, down across the start finish line. It's Joey Bryce hanging on and picking up the checkered flag here in this one. PJ Popham in second in the 54 of Joseph Brooks, coming home in position number 3. Patrick Lemire and Casey Durand rounding out our top 5 as we'll get ready to jump up into the broadcast booth here with our top 3. But unfortunately, I do believe Joey Bryce doesn't have Discord, so we won't be able to get Joey in here. I don't think Joey has Discord, and I don't think he has microphone. That's why he doesn't have Discord. Unless if he's gotten one over the last couple weeks. I don't know if things have changed or not, but we'll wait and see as we'll wait for these drivers to jump up into the broadcast waiting room. Man, what a run and what a drive here, and a couple great late restarts for this 37 machine of Joey Price as he is able to pick up the win and park that 37 up here in victory lane as the Everham Motorsports Dodge 37 ride getting the win here tonight in this one. As man, what a run and what a race. Yo, Justin Klinstaber. Clayton, how are you, my boy? Coming in, showing the love with the like on the stream. Kara, Billy, Tabor coming in, showing the love as well with that heart reaction. As John says, I love iRacing. Pretty awesome finish. A great finish right there from these drivers, man. Putting on a heck of a show and a heck of a battle all evening long. And not an entirely bad evening there. Not an abundance of caution flags throughout that feature event. So that was pretty good. Not bad. Started 13th, finished 9th. Not a bad run, Dylan. Not a bad run. This is a tough racetrack to make a lot of passes, and, there's a lot of open room there, but there's a lot of times where it kind of gets more single file up against the outside wall or right down low on the inside around the infield tractor tires. So definitely some hard passing out here as see Caden I think that's Cody Blake still out there rolling some backwards laps there, even though we finished in the 14th position. He's having some fun out there on the racetrack. Unfortunately, though, our race winner, Joey Price, does not have Discord, so we aren't going to hear from our race winner, but a huge congratulations to the 37 of Joey Price picking up the win here in this one as we'll get ready to pull our second place finisher up into the broadcast booth here for his post-race interview. I'll take a third at this crappy track, says Joseph Brooks. Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. As we'll get ready to pull our second place driver, the 2 ride of PJ Popham, up into the broadcast booth. Hey, PJ, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker Broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
I gotcha.
PJ, man, a great run and a strong car here this evening in this one as you lead a lot of laps. You look to be kind of cruising away to the victory lane here until a couple late race caution flags brings this field right back to your rear roof bumper. And unfortunately, the 37 ride just gets a good restart and able to quickly jump up and get around you, beat you back to the line before the next caution flag comes out. And that puts you back in position number 2, and you just couldn't quite find the run you needed there late in this race to make a move or throw the Hail Mary or the big slider to jump up and try to get back around that 37 ride here in this one.
Yeah, definitely. That late caution, we rolled around under caution and smashed some marbles down, on the bottom groove there. And the bottom kind of went away after that restart. And then he found the high side 1 and 2. And, once he got to the outside of me, it was just, a couple laps before he got by me. And then I think we were a little quicker than him there at the end, once we were behind him, once we were able to run the high line too, just not enough time.
Absolutely not enough time and not enough room out there on the racetrack to really make a move or to throw a big slider or have that opportunity to try to, rub and scrub with that 37 right as you had a lot of pressure right there on your back bumper. A lot of very, very fast race cars back there ready to try to jump up and take this win away from the both of you. But unfortunately, Joey's able to get the one up on you here in this one. You parked the 2 ride, though, up here on the podium in position number 2 after a very, very good race, a very strong race here for you where you got to feel, pretty decent with, the overall performance of your ride here this evening and the outcome of tonight's race.
Yeah, the car wasn't very good in the heat race, so we completely changed what we were doing in the main, and it ended up working. Went to a different gear and changed some shocks and stuff, and it was really good around the bottom there, and especially when the bottom kind of got dirty, it was really good. We were pulling away, and then, like I said, we kind of cleaned it off under caution. Packed all those marbles down that we were using, and just couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah, tough one right there for you, but it's still a great finish, keeping a lot of tough competitors back there behind you, PJ, as you come home in position number 2. Who would you like to thank for such a strong run and great performance here tonight in this one?
I got to start off by thanking my teammates, Joe and my dad, Pacer, my sponsors, Pacer Sign and Design, Upfront Bodies, DM Race Engines, Elysian Salon, Realtor Dusty Popham, Falls Casino, and then thank my fiance, and thank you for putting on the broadcast. And then Yeah, thank you guys.
Absolutely, PJ. We look forward to seeing you back out there on the racetrack tomorrow night as we'll see you go back to battle for 2 more races in the late models and the sprint cars. We know you're always a threat there with those sprint cars and always a force to be reckoned with in the late models as well. So hopefully we'll see you right back up here in the broadcast booth, maybe one spot better in one of those races or both those races and up in victory lane.
Thank you, Aaron.
Absolutely. Enjoy the rest of your night.
You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for our second place finisher, PJ Popham. As PJ coming home here in position number 2. A great run and a great drive there for that number 2 machine. As we get ready, we're going to pull our third place finisher, Joe Brooks, back up into the broadcast booth for his third place run here in this one. Hey, Joe, it's Aaron up here in the PeaceMaker broadcasting booth again. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Joe, another good run, another strong finish here for the 54, Ryan, as you're able to squeeze your way up there and park it up here on the podium with a solid third place run here at Charlotte. Man, take us through this race and, how happy you are to be up here, on the podium and being able to survive some of the chaos and some of the carnage we saw throughout this race, but a lot of great side-by-side, 2-wide, 3-wide battles again here in these street stocks, and you're able to just keep that 54 ride in the right spot at the right time to be able to work yourself into position number 3.
Yeah, absolutely. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we had less cautions this race than last race, which is great. But, being able to keep this car straight, clean, and we're in the right spot made it a world of difference. I saw PJ get around me there on the bottom and then go to the front, so I was like, well, maybe there's something down there, and I just started running that and picked off some cars on restarts and whatnot, and made it happen. I hate this track and I hate these cars, so to be able to pull off a third is pretty good for me. Pretty happy with that.
Absolutely a great night and a tough field and a tough car and a tough racetrack here for you, but you're able to put it all together and still end up with a very good run and a very solid effort out there on the racetrack. As that's how you pick up championships and that's how you put yourself possibly into winning situations or up into podiums. And here you are in position number 3, just keeping your nose to the grindstone, keep on working lap after lap after lap, and never giving up out there as you park that 54 back up here on the front straightaway and back up into the broadcast booth here. Joe, who would you like to thank for another great run and another great performance here tonight in these Dirt Street Stocks?
Yeah, I just want to thank my teammates, PJ and Pacer, Tommy, even though he's not here. Just everyone, BBI, The Bush Barn, Six Tile Construction, Missouri River Barbershop, Helen Engines and Performance. You for putting on the broadcast, Warren and Brian Wax for adminning and putting this together, all the league sponsors and just everyone that makes this happen. It's, like I said before, it's a pleasure to be able to do this.
Absolutely, Joe, and we look forward to seeing you back out there on the racetrack tomorrow night for 2 more big races, and hopefully we'll see another back-to-back weekend here of you being up in the broadcast booth as 2 good finishes here tonight in these rounds, and looking for 2 more good finishes tomorrow night, Joe. We look forward to seeing you out there, and hopefully have some fun, and hopefully have yourself a great rest of your evening.
Absolutely, you as well. We're going to give our best shot.
We look forward to seeing it.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for our third place finisher, Joseph Brooks. As Brooks comes home here in position number 3, a great run and a great drive there out of the 54 run. But unfortunately, that is going to do it for us here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I got to get myself into bed as I got to be up in about 6 hours to head to work tomorrow morning. So I'm going to call it there on that note. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming in, showing the love here throughout this one. All the likes, the comments, the shares, all the new followers, all the new subscribers over on YouTube and followers over on Twitch. I appreciate each and every one of you, and try to give as many shout outs as I can there for all the new followers and everyone coming in, showing the love throughout this one. And obviously a huge shout out to all the star senders here this evening as well, coming in, showing the big love, as we had my boy Cody Horton and Kelly Blinks coming in with some big star bombs. We also saw Jeremy, I think it was Jeremy, who was it that came in earlier as well with the 99 stars? I can't remember now. Oh my gosh, I'm short-term memory of a goldfish here, as unfortunately, but everyone that came in and showed the love here all evening long, man, I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I'll see you guys all back here tomorrow evening for 2 more races back-to-back, just like tonight with the Montana iRacing League, as we'll see the late models and the sprint cars go to battle tomorrow evening for some Saturday night under the lights, and it's going to be a great show and a great race tomorrow evening. You guys won't want to miss that one, so make sure you hit that like button, hit that share, hit that follow and subscribe button, and make sure you turn those bell notifications on. That's way you never miss it when we go live here on PeaceMaker Gaming. But anyways, peace out for now, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Peace and love.